Half the world is sleeping, half the world's awake. Half can hear their hearts beat, half just hear them break. I am but a traveler, been most everywhere. Ask me what you want to know. What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way.
Well, I'm working in a group called the Culture of Peace Working Group. Our job is to provide consultation to the members of the various UN bodies. We represent civil society.
So you're like an advisory group?
Yes.
And are you international in your focus?
We are international in our focus.
How many people are in your group?
In the Culture of Peace Working Group, we have about 10 active members and about 50 members of various different NGOs that are part of our larger group. It's a non-governmental organization. There's many non-governmental organizations at the UN, and one of the big things that we've been working on for the last few years is to have a resolution passed in the General Assembly of the UN having member states encourage the development of departments and ministries of peace in their countries' governments so that we can help to promote the culture of peace.
I see. So then you folks are advocates for a more peaceful world.
Absolutely.
And are your members drawn from other countries?
Yes, actually the NGO that I belong to, its headquarters is in New Zealand, and so many of our NGOs are. In fact, I think that's one of the criteria that the UN uses in approving applications for those who apply to become members in consultative status with the UN, is that you must have an international scope. So you have to be able to document that you outreach many different regions of the world.
And have you been doing this for a long time?
Well, yes. Actually, since I retired from state government in the early part of this decade, I've been actually going there now for about 6 years. And what I'm going to do is show this PowerPoint that I've been working. That I've actually showed like this year at 4 different occasions. Several of them most recently at the UN to the group that I'm in. That really. What I did was I put together all the different things that we've been working on to put it in a coherent, kind of integrated way to see how the culture of peace resolution at the UN actually ties in with this whole idea of creating infrastructures for peace. So this is all in keeping with this whole prior thing that I've been working on, as you know, to create a federal Department of Peace in the United States, which is a result of legislation that was introduced in Congress last year by Dennis Kucinich. It's been introduced in Congress for every congressional session since the year 2000, and we now have 70 plus co-sponsors. And our own Rob Andrews, who's I don't know if he's in your district here. He became one of the co-sponsors, and if you ask him, he will tell you that it was because of me through the other domain of action that I've been working in, which has to do with creating having a peace pole planted in our township. It's the same dynamic. It's about raising peace consciousness. It's just on a different level. It's on a local level as opposed to a global level.
So you're thinking local and you're thinking global.
And I do. I think locally and I act locally, and I think globally and I act globally.
Well, my gosh, even the dog likes that.
Right.
And Creter, anything you want to say in closing?
May peace prevail on earth.
Well, thank you very much for the work you're doing for all of us, even though many of us don't even know you're doing it. We're all going to benefit, I'm sure.
Well, thank you for asking.
Bye-bye.
And thank you for your support.
What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way. When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the let the darkness in. What a journey it has been.